Hello to all my beautiful subscribers. Okay, it is that time again for me to do another beautiful model. This is beautiful Dana, and yes, she is my niece, my oldest sister's child. And so I get a lot of requests for me to do makeup on very dark skinned girls. Dana is about an NW 50. She went to Costa Rica for 1 month, just got back, visited me in Chicago, and she was like an NW 55. So I'm also going to show you how to contour on darker skinned girls, because some darker skinned girls say they have problem with that. As you can see right here, this is a bit of a contour, and I'll show you how to do that. You might remember also a video I did on Kelly. This is my other niece, Kelly. I have so many nieces and nephews, but this is Kelly, and she was NW 45. But anyway, back to Dana. I am going to show you first that I'm starting with the eyebrow. So I'm going to take you through step by step. So I like to brush out the eyebrow first. And of course I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hill Dip Brow Pomade. I absolutely love this gel. So I'm using an angle brush and I'm using the color chocolate. Now again, ladies, remember, if you are darker skin, NC 45 and up, you want to use something that has a little bit of a reddish tone, because you don't want it to be too dark and it turn gray. So I like the chocolate because it does have a little bit of a reddy tone to it. So after I've created the shape that I want for your Dana, I'm going in with a concealer. This is just a MAC palette concealer. And I'm just kind of mixing two colors in there, that top right and the one right underneath it, just a little bit. And I am going to just sculpt the brow. Just kind of bringing that sharp angle brush underneath the brow and bringing it down to blend in the color. You want to be careful that this is really blended out, because they will flash back in photography. So now I'm going in with Painterly Paint Pot from MAC and just creating just a nice soft primer for the lid. Now I'm going in with Naked Dark Pigment from MAC, and I like to use a fluffy brush. Sometimes I use a flat shader brush. Some people say they like using their fingers. I don't really think there's any wrong way to use this. You just don't want to waste the product. So I'm just making sure that it's right on the brush, and I'm softly patting it onto the skin and really making sure that it's firmly on there so that there's no fallout after the makeup look is done. So once I have my desired look with the Naked Dark Pigment, I'm going in actually with Blunt Blush from MAC, and I'm going to use that as a transition color. So I'm just putting that right in the crease so that there's no harsh lines. Now I'm going in with a very black eyeshadow from Urban Decay. It's called Crave. I really love it. And I'm just blending in the outer corner, and I will be taking this right into the crease. And as you can see, what I'm doing is most of the darker color is on the outside. Once I have just a little bit of eyeshadow left, then I go into the crease, just so it's blended very nicely. Once I have that desired look, I'm taking my Naked 3 palette in the very lightest color. I'm putting just a little bit underneath the brow for a nice highlight. Now I'm going in with the 117 Response Remy lashes. They are 100% hair, real hair I should say, and I am putting her lashes on. The 117s are really beautiful for your bride, so if you get it from Response Remy or Ardell, they kind of have the same number, so they're really pretty, they're very wispy. Now I'm going in with 3 foundations. First it was NW40, NW58, and NW45. I want to make sure that the skin is very moisturized before I put the foundation on, so I have a nice even finish and very blended look. The moisturizer I'm choosing to use is from Aveda. Now I'm going in with NW58. It is pretty dark, and I'm creating that contour. Now I'm just going right in a little bit under her cheekbones and right on her cheeks, and then I'm going in with the NW45. Yes, this looks too light, but just bear with me. So as you can see, I'm going underneath her contour to make sure that her contour will stand out. I'm going down the center of the face so it can be a bit of a highlight look. A little bit on the forehead, the middle of the forehead, and keep blending it out. Blend, blend, blend until the foundation looks like her skin. Take it under the eye for highlight under the eye. And of course, I mixed a little bit of that NW40 for under the eye for a little bit of a reddy undertone under the eye and a lighter look. Now, once I have really worked my foundation into that brush, into the skin, I am going a little bit over her contour as well, just to make sure everything is blended out. It's all about blending, folks. So of course a little bit under the eye. And now I'm going in, after I finish with that, with an Ebony Bronze Bronzer from CoverGirl. This is the Queen Latifah collection, and I'm going in underneath the jaw line to create a little bit more of her contour to make sure that it stands out and that liquid foundation is set with that powder. Of course, around the parameters of her forehead, the temples, and a little bit, of course, under the jawline. Now I'm going in with Deep Dark Mineralize Finish from MAC, and I'm going over pretty much the whole face to make sure that everything is blended and nothing is standing out too harsh. Now I'm going in with Ben Nye Banana Powder, and I'm going underneath her cheekbone. I might have said jaw earlier, I'm sorry, but underneath the cheekbone to make sure that the contour stands out very softly. Be sure to really blend the banana powder so it doesn't stand out too much or become pasty. Of course, a little bit under the eye. Now I'm going in with a little bit of blush. I'm going in with Format and Style. Just a little bit for the apples of the cheek. I had kind of put a little bit of pink on there as well, but it didn't stand out too much. And the pink was Dame from MAC, D-A-M-E. Now I'm going in with this e.l.f. liquid liner. I absolutely love their liquid liner. It's probably one of my favorite. And this was brand new, and I am giving it to my niece. She had ran out of liquid liner, and so that's why you see me going right from the bottle to her eye. You want to make sure that your client keeps their eyes closed with the liquid liner because this will transfer if they open it when it's not dry. So now I'm going in with an Ulta. It's actually an eyeshadow. It's an eye crayon. It's called Rich. It is the color green, but I wanted to put a twist on her look, and that is what I did. It's so nice doing makeup. You can do whatever you want. Especially if someone's taking pictures. Do what you want. It's fun. And then I'm going in with Gold Pigment from MAC and just putting a little bit in the center of her lips, and then put a little bit of gloss over the top of that. This is the look. I hope that you enjoyed. Please make sure that you subscribe, like, and comment on the video. I am going to make a video just to update where I've been. My health is doing great, for any who may be worried. I just been a little bit busy, but I'm really trying to get videos out to you all. This is the look of my beautiful niece, and as always, make sure to take care of your health. Do your monthly brush check, and I'll see you in another video. Bye!